What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel, and obviously this week, as you guys are seeing already, we're going to be talking about holsters. Now, I know I have spoken about these before, but we do have a couple of new ones now that I want to touch on, and that is, of course, these ones over here from FMA. Now, these ones came to our attention during a special or during a combo package that we actually put up for the previous couple of months, which is still going, by the way, so there is still stock on that. I will leave a link down in the description below if you guys go and check it out. You're seeing that one on your screen right now, so go ahead and check that out. If you are interested in getting a combo, you will be getting one of those holsters with said combo. But of course, that came to our attention there. And this one, I am going to touch on that a little bit, but this one's going to be interesting for all you real steel boys out there, so keep tuned for that one, should I say. But the main one that I want to talk about today is obviously this one right here, which is the GB84 from WST. So that holster right there is, of course, this one, as you guys are seeing here. Now, it is what is labeled as a universal holster. It will fit pretty much most guns, but not all. So while like I said, it is labeled as a universal holster, it's not fully universal, if that makes sense. You do get that whole cool little quick release system, which is actually quite nice, and it does sit quite low on the belt. A thigh strap would definitely be suggested, but not entirely necessary, depending on your build, depending on how you got it set up, etc, etc. Now, how this holster actually works, now this is where it's going to be interesting. So depending on the gun that you're going to be using, your gun does need to have a Picatinny rail on the bottom of the chassis, because you're going to be using these shims right here. So these shims will attach to the gun, and this shim is essentially what locks into the holster, and that's what keeps it in there. So while it is a universal, it does depend on the weapon. There is a list, so come on and see us in the store. We do have a list of guns that fit these holsters. It does come with the holster, and of course, bring your weapon with you. We can fit the shims, see if it actually works for you, and you can go from there. If not, yeah, it's pretty much luck of the draw, but most pistols will work in this holster, so you don't have to worry about that. Another holster that I did want to touch on, I did do a video on these a couple of months ago, actually, should I say, but we now have them in left hand. So for all you lefties out there that were looking at one of these, there they are right there. So onto the main holster. Now, this video that I'm going to be doing today does have a discount code, which you guys are seeing on the screen right now. So go ahead and hit that code, and that's going to get you 5% off whichever holster it is that you buy, as long as it is a hard shell. So even the ones that I'm not talking about today, pretty much any holster that you guys are seeing on these walls that is a hard shell, so even the BWHs or the Black Hawks, those ones, pretty much all of these are universals. Any hard shell, you're going to get yourself a 5% off. Now, this is the holster that I wanted to be talking about. So like I said, this came to our attention during a combo. However, this holster for airsoft use, pretty damn brilliant if you're into a sort of minimalistic setup. It is small, doesn't take up a whole lot of space, and of course no flashlight and that sort of thing. So it is Glock specific, yes, but it is also a left and right hand holster, inside and outside the waistband. So for all you real steel guys out there, you can of course mount this on the other side. Depending on how you want to set up, you can run it inside the waistband or outside the waistband. It is one of those holsters that is quite versatile, and let's be honest, it is actually pretty damn cool. It's a nice, decent Kydex. It's not that cheap sort of polymer stuff that we saw for the early stages of hardshell holsters in airsoft. It's not that. It's brilliant, and of course, you do get them for 1911s as well, so it's not just Glock. So go ahead, check these out, and of course, hit that 5% discount code. Get yourself a nice new holster, keep your guns safe, and of course, forget the canvas, just go hard shell. And as per usual guys, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, keep us going. We'll see you guys in the next video.